Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. We're just going to get right into this, see what's going on with you. And for those of you who are interested, I'm using the Muse Tarot today. So let's see what's going on with Virgo. Interesting. I know I've got a lot of cards here. I will put them together in a moment. I feel like a lot of you are overwhelmed with options right now with the Seven of Cups. Let's see what this relates to. You also got the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands, which is where I was getting the overwhelm from, the burden. There's competition in something. Oh, that was a bad one. I'm so sorry for hitting the camera. I keep feeling like I need more. There's competition here. There's definitely more here. Let's see if it gets any clearer. I'm getting like a very muddled energy. Kind of like you get the feeling you aren't sure where things are at either. Because, I mean, this reading is your energy, right? I'm pulling your energy, and I feel like you don't know where you are either. And it's driving you insane. You feel like, one moment you feel like you have so many options, and the next moment you feel like there's nothing. It's like, I've got Three of Swords here, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. You're in your head a lot. Okay, let's start laying these out. There's something that is really weighing on you. Like Queen of Swords is here as well. Seven of Swords, I want to leave just the way it came out. Not quite reversed, not quite upright. You're in the middle of this, is what I'm getting. You want to be upright. You're currently reversed. You're working on righting yourself, I'm getting. There's so much here to wade through. You've recently suffered a disappointment with this Four of Cups. Some of you is work related, others of you in some kind of relationship. I've got Page of Cups here, which I'm getting. Oftentimes I get a lot of like needing to be open and a little playful with your emotions. This one, it feels more like someone needs to issue an apology. There's a lot going on here for you, Virgo. There's a lot to work out. Let's see here. Again, with there's the Hangman here with that stuck energy is coming through very, very clearly. Seven of Cups to me isn't like options anymore. It's confusion. You are so confused with everything that is currently going on and where things are going to go. I'm still sorting through all the cards that have come out too. I feel like you've been fighting and pushing forward for so long that you're tired of doing it anymore. I feel like you need to step out of all of this and hit like a Four of Swords energy. Just a rest, relax, try to get back to yourself. Some of you need to hit a Hermit energy, and the fact that neither of those cards is showing up here is a little disappointing to me, because that feels like what needs to happen. Um, this Four of Cups I'm seeing, it's Three of Cups wants to go along with it. It's normally like a joy and celebration coming together with friends kind of card. This feels to me like something you thought was a sure thing didn't work out. And you feel deflated. You wanted to celebrate. You were getting ready to celebrate. And now you can't. For some of you, that makes you feel like you failed. I wouldn't say that you did. Sometimes it's nothing that you've done. We can't control the actions of other people, right? There is so much here to work through. So much here. These belong together, but I don't want to go over them yet. This feels like the end of the reading. I want to go through this. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Materials goes along with this Four of Cups, Three of Cups. Something that you had been working on that you thought was going to be successful. Something that you put a lot of time and effort and energy into. Never really got legs. Or you thought it would, and for some of you, you went to present it. And I'm hearing not good enough. I feel like that's what they told you. Still a lot here. There's Ace of... I'm just going to start talking about them maybe. It's such a muddled energy. This is it's really hard to work through. So I'm going to just start telling you what the cards are, and hopefully the message will follow. Like maybe the energy will align, because it's... I feel like there are just so many swords here, and none of them are necessarily good swords, I want to say. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Queen of Swords, but it's the energy it's putting off, right? Especially in conjunction with the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Like, the Seven of Swords, I'm just looking at it here, it reminds me a little bit of, like, the way that it's come out, kind of the Justice card in this deck, the Light Seers deck. Let me find it real quick and show you. There's just... I want to call it a two-faced energy. And I don't like saying that. But it's like, on the one hand, there's something you'd really love to be petty about, but you know it's not necessarily good for you karmically. But you still really want to go through with it. I'm almost getting like a spiteful, revengeful kind of energy. I definitely want to say follow the karmic logic on that. Like, you do not want to attract bad karma to yourself. Here we go. Except what I'm seeing here. Okay, both of these cards upright. There's just a similarity here. And it's... on its side, it feels like out of balance. Do you see? When I reverse this, like, Justice's eyes are open. They see what you've done, and they want to bring about justice. But when it relates to karma, this to me feels like bad karma. So whatever this is that you're leaning towards, I don't recommend it. Um, what I'm getting from this card is be the bigger person, take the brighter path. As much as you want to me, this is just a reminder to say that karma will catch up, whether it be with you or whatever you're dealing with. So remember that. Um, yeah. I feel like whatever this rejection, whatever this disappointment was, is what really got you up in your head because you thought you were set, you thought you were golden. It's okay. I was feeling like this was the kind of the end message, but it's not. There is the tower here. An unexpected change is happening, and it is not this rejection. It's you thought this Four of Cups was kind of the end of the journey. It's not. Um, New is coming. There's going to be something that you don't really see, and it's going to come out of nowhere. Quite quickly, I see with this Eight of Cups, Eight of Inspiration. Something that's going to put you on your path for your future. Possibly something that at one point you were planning on and never really made it to the three. Um, with awakening here, judgment, this is your life's path. This is your life's purpose. So whatever this rejection was, even if you had been working on it for a while, it just wasn't for you. It's not meant for you. So when this tower hits, you're gonna Ace of Voices, Ace of Swords, see this clearly. And Ace of Swords is a success card, right? So, I mean, this is your success. You're currently disappointed, but there's better coming. Strength, Four of Wands, Four of Inspiration, Nine of Materials, Nine of Pentacles. It's you're going to be back on top, taking the reins, moving things in the direction they should be going in with the help of the universe. Excuse me. There's like with the Four of Wands, Four of Inspiration, this is also a celebration card. This is fours are also stability as well. And I want to say that even though they're floating in the clouds, they're not on a cloud. They're on this nice solid bit of rock. So whatever this is, I'm getting solidify your future out of this. And when it comes to the Nine of Materials, Nine of Pentacles, that has always just been, to me, it holds a little bit of Empress energy, but in the facet of abundance. And when it comes to Pentacles and Materials, when the nine hits, it's something you've put the work in for. You laid the groundwork for. This is reaping the benefits of your hard work. So this is really beautiful. So even though you're feeling muddled and just all up in your head and not really in it right now, I mean, once this tower hits, the better comes. Sorry, I'm just getting something you've been working on is successful in a way that you didn't really think. Which is interesting because we did have the Seven of Pentacles here. Something you laid the groundwork for is successful in a way that you didn't expect. That's interesting. But either way, you've put the work in for it and you reap the benefits. And I'm also getting this allows you to move forward. This keeps you going. Okay, I really like that. Just a couple cards of clarification before we go. You've been working on maybe a project that you abandoned, which is interesting. Because the Emperor often gives me not only leadership, but a little bit of entrepreneurship vibes. I feel like this is something you started again, that never really got legs. It could even be this same thing that you had a bit of rejection on. For some of you, not all of you. I just had cards hit the floor. I hate that. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to go fishing for these other cards. Just one moment, please. I can't even see them. Just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. They ended up like kind of wedged down in there, but they're good cards. Magician, Three of Pentacles, and the Empress. I feel like there will be a little bit of collaboration with someone, which might be what helps get this off the ground. The Magician. Again, the Empress with that Nine of Pentacles energy. There is abundance coming. There is a harvest, I want to say. This is something that you have been manifesting for a very long time. I don't feel like this is something that is new to you. This might be a project that you started and abandoned. And it, I'm going to say, comes to light in a new way. That's interesting. Okay. Thank God those didn't hit the floor. Five of Swords. Even though this is something that you maybe abandoned, I get the feeling that it's been weighing on your mind. Oh, interesting. Deck split at the Queen of Pentacles. That's really awesome. The Moon did come out here. There's something about this project that you're going to see in a new light. I really like this. Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The message I'm getting from these cards is this is your future. Because Hierophant often comes through as a commitment, right? I get the message I'm getting is this solidifies your future, which I think is also what I got from this Two of Wands down here. Whatever this new perspective brings comes in the form of the Page of Pentacles, and I want to say it not only brings it to life, but it also gives it roots, which I really, really like. One of these, but it's interesting. I'm giving you a Moonology card, but Spirit also wants me to give you a spirit animal. So we'll do this first, and then I'll get you a spirit animal. I haven't done that for any other sign yet today. So, let's see. We have Moonology. That is a lot. Oh, conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. That almost makes me want to Google here real quick because I know we are in eclipse season. We recently just had that partial eclipse in Taurus. What was that? The 19th? Sorry. Because we also, oh, yeah, okay, I need I need to look this up here. The next full moon is December 19th. The partial lunar eclipse was the 19th, which was the full moon. There's a solar eclipse December 4th, along with the new moon, but that doesn't give me the next full moon eclipse. And it just feels really important to me. I really want to total lunar eclipse May 16th. I don't often like timing when it comes to tarot. It's really hard to pin down. But for whatever reason, when it comes to moon cycles and eclipses, generally a timeline solidifies. So I want to say from whenever you watch this to May 16th, 2022, well, look, let's look at the cards here. Because we had, with this full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. So what that tells me in regards to timing, now it could just be a general time frame, it could just be May, it doesn't necessarily have to be the eclipse, right? A conclusion is coming at that point. And what we have in the cards here is 3 other full moons. Full moon in Sagittarius, look at the big picture. Surrender to the divine, just a full moon. And full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Now, I feel like this is the overarching energy until we hit that eclipse. Just surrender to the divine. It's a plea to not try to control the outcome. Okay? Because like I said, this is going to manifest in a way that you weren't expecting. So I feel like if you end up trying to control the outcome, it might not end the way it needs to. But what we have here as well with the full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture, I feel is also a bit of a plea to not focus so much on the details either. All right? It's, excuse me, like you need to keep, how do I want to say this? Like obviously details are important, but I want to say remember what you're working towards. Yeah. I guess it's if when you start to feel hopeless, I want to say is remember what you're working towards, because success isn't overnight. It's not guaranteed, but it is. Oh, I guess assured. That's the word that's popping into my head. And I want to say before we hit that eclipse is when you hit this, the end of a tough cycle approaches. You're kind of in the culmination of things. Keep pushing forward, because after that eclipse and all of these full moons, we have new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. I don't know how better to end this, right? It's like prosperity lies ahead. It's perfect. Things work out. It's almost like your harvest, right? Your Empress, your 9 of Cups, or I meant 9 of Pentacles, but it is what it is. It could also be your 9 of Cups. So prosperity lies ahead. But they did want me to get you a spirit animal. So let's really quick do that. Whoop, there's a few. At the bottom, Whale Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery, that has the surrender to the divine energy to it. Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. So I want to say with that one, the message I'm getting for that is there's more than one way to solve a problem. I just realized my candle went out. There's meaning to that. Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. I do feel like there's someone that's going to help you bring this to fruition, as well as be loyal to what you love. This is something you've been working on, something you put on the back burner, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. It just ran right out. I've never had a candle go out when I'm in the middle of readings. It's still warm. The message I got to hear is it's up to you to light the new flame. So, it's very interesting. Sorry, I know there's still a bit of wick there. There's still some residue in the bottom. So it could have kept burning, but it didn't. Yeah. It's all they're telling me is what this was. Trust the great mystery. So I guess that's the message. This was a longer one, Virgo, compared to all the other ones I've done so far today, but I really like it for you. Um, I really hope this resonated. If it did, please drop a like down below. That lets me know as a tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, which is super important. And if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. I've got new videos almost every day. I've got weekly energies on Sundays, yes and no's on Saturdays, and other videos Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. So I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.